good to go?
Not yet.
Alrighty.
It says in 1 minute.
I think if you update it, you can actually stream whenever you want now. Because that's my mindset. Like I put it for 10 and I just streamed it like 10 minutes early. So yeah, man. So what's up, guys? We are gonna be getting ready. We're just waiting for my wife's Meerkat to start working here in just a couple of minutes, right? But you guys can play to go. Alrighty.
It says in.
Okay, we got something.
I
think if you update it, you can actually stream whenever you want. There we go.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, now my Meerkat is ready.
Meerkat is ready. Ready to go.
Ready to rock, ready to roll. You already know because it's time to go. It's the Power Couple Show.
Baby.
That was all freestyle right there, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Freestyle. Bam. Come on. Come on, Meerkat. What's happening?
What's happening with her Meerkat, man?
Meerkat load.
Hello, Meerkat.
We're live on YouTube. We're live on Meerkat. And we're just waiting for this Meerkat.
Yours froze up. Just end it. No. Mm-hmm. Press that button.
No, then it's going to actually turn off. Boom. Where'd it go?
It is done. All right, we're just gonna wait for a couple more seconds. Be patient with us. Let us know how your day was yesterday, right? Today we're gonna be talking about part 2. You know what happens when there's abuse, right? What happens when there's abuse in the relationship? So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Is how's your Meerkat doing?
I have no idea.
No, that's not good. Maybe you have to update it. I don't know.
I feel like if it wasn't your Meerkat, it's mine. If it's not my Meerkat, it's yours.
Maybe you have to just update it.
All right, so I'm just not gonna. If it goes on, it'll go on. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. But guys, let's do our intro, baby. Sorry about the.
Why don't you put it on Periscope then?
Okay.
Periscope might work too. So give us 1 second here, guys. Yeah, people are saying put it on Periscope. Okay, cool. Yeah, Periscope it. So we're gonna Periscope. Give us a couple minutes here, guys, as we are about to go live. Okay. I know we're like running a little late, but be patient with us. Hey, by the way, these are really, really good. Check them out. They're dry roasted edamames. Really delicious. Okay, so here we go. We're almost ready. Man, these are so good.
I love it. Bam, starting broadcast.
Woo! You.
Periscope is in the house. And so is Meerkat. We're officially live on both Periscope and Meerkat. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's do this, baby. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, my mouth is full.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Good. As he's chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing.
My name is Paulo CQ.
I'm Cassandra Lee, and together we are
the Power Couple.
Welcome to the Power Couple
Show.
Live Monday through Friday, 10
a.m. Eastern on Meerkat,
Periscope,
YouTube,
and the Power Couple
and
Show.
the PowerCoupleShow.com. Yes, welcome, guys.
Welcome to the Power Couple Show, guys. Man, we have been a little bit inconsistent this week. Monday. What was going on Monday?
No, we did Monday.
No, we didn't do.
Yeah, we did Monday.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
We did Tuesday. That was it.
Oh, Monday. We didn't do Monday, yeah. And then we did Tuesday, and then we didn't do Wednesday.
Right. So it's been a little bit inconsistent. It is summer. You know, summer schedule kind of like gets in the way. But guys,
yeah, man, we're enjoying summer, man.
We're having a good time, right? I hope you guys are having a good time. If this is your first time watching the Power Couple Show, we just want to welcome you to the Power Couple Show.
Welcome to the Power Couple Show.
You know, this is where we actually go over some tips and
no one can see me. It's like just.
All right, I can't help you here. It's like it needs to charge or else it's gonna die.
Got it. It's on 32. I think you're good, man.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not on like 5% or anything like that. So I think you're good. I think we can make it happen. Okay, cool.
All right, so usually we talk about some tips. We talk about some advice for relationships. The whole vision and purpose of the Power Couple Show is to get more power couples out there in the world, baby. What are some of the statistics that are happening with couples? And how do we want to lower that?
Yeah, man. You know, in America, every person that gets married, you know, there's a chance that 50% of them are going to end up in a divorce.
What?
So it's a huge statistic, right? We're tackling a very, very big animal. And of course, we need your help, right? I mean,
we can't do it
for
alone.
Those who come in and tune in every single day, we want to say we appreciate you. We want to say
we
thank
love you.
Okay? Because without you, we wouldn't have a voice. We wouldn't be talking to anyone, right? But the truth is, okay. Oh, that hurts when you scratch me. Why did you scratch me for?
No, your hairs were all like weird, and I wanted to brush it.
Oh man, you scratched me, man.
My bad.
Scratch me. Yeah. So basically, it's like a really big statistic, right? That we want to be able to help people out, right? And of course, we can't do it without you. You guys are literally the people who are coming here, taking our advice. Those who apply, those who are leading by example, are really going to help us really make a difference in this world. So of course, this show was built really to help other couples begin to start having that thriving marriage that they've always envisioned, always wanted, right?
And deserve.
And they deserve, right? So we come on here and we share with you guys advice. We share with you guys tons and tons of things that are helping in our work and in our relationship, and how we are managing to choose to love each other every single day. We've gotten a lot of people who've already taken a lot away from this show. But, you know, we're going to start it off like we normally do, which is with love words.
Right.
Okay?
So before we do that, I want to talk about something really fast, you know, just to kind of set the pre-frame and the tone.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's been a series that Paolo and I have been doing where it's like the top 10 or 15 reasons why divorce happens.
Top 10.
Top 10. And, you know, we're hitting off on this last one, which is abuse, right? Obviously, this is a huge topic. We talked about it on Tuesday. We only talked about half of it, so we're going to hit the second half today. So you're in for a powerful, powerful episode. This is a huge topic, and I think that it deserves to be addressed. Okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
So, you know, please pay close attention, tune in, really listen in, and hopefully, if you know anyone or maybe yourself going through it, please share this, like this, retweet this, because I think that there are tons of relationships that need to hear what's about to be said today, all right? So we're going to start off our episode with palabras de amor. Love words, baby. What is love words?
Love words is basically the time throughout the show that we normally do where we basically allocate this time to really uplift our partners, to edify our partners, to show them love, to show them recognition, to just show them what it really means, like show them how much we appreciate them. And something as small as this really goes a really long way. And it's going to help you guys focus more on their positive rather than their negatives, right? So it's going to be really, really good. So what you need to do right now, if you're watching the Power Couple show, you need to make sure you either text your partner, call your partner,
FaceTime
or if they're in front of you, if they're in the house, you need to get in front of them, and you need to do the same exact thing with
Participate with us. Y'all ready?
Love words, baby.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Show some love. Show each other love. It's palabras de amor.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, well, baby, I just want to say that I love you because, you know, you're so patient with me, because you're so awesome, and because you're just so affectionate, and you just love me, man. I want to say that I really love you just for deciding to love me every day. Regardless of how I sometimes can come across, I want to say thank you for being patient.
Oh, baby, I do love you. I really do. I mean, and I love you because you love me too, man. I love the fact that you choose to love me every day. But one of the biggest things I love about you, man, is like, I just think about all the things that are happening in our lives, all the opportunities coming our way. Really, none of them could have been happening if it wasn't for, you know, you putting your strengths and talents and efforts into the things that I do, and vice versa. Like, me putting my talents and strengths into the things that you do. None of the opportunities that we would have, I'm telling you, just like, it's like, I really think about everything that we're having right now couldn't have happened without you.
Wow, that means a lot to me. Appreciate that. I want to say that thank you so much for always deciding to put my feelings first before yours. And I know sometimes it could be kind of weird, but I want to say thank you for being so selfless in moments where you probably should be selfish, but you're always putting my feelings before yours. And I love the fact that you actually care about me that much to be able to do something like that.
I love you for doing some silly things in the weirdest moments, and then me bailing you out a bit. You make life so much fun. It is ridiculous how much fun, adventurous life is. Just with you. I mean,
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
you're the best husband ever. I swear. You're
Yeah, it was
awesome.
very adventurous.
You're an adventure.
Yeah, you're awesome. I love you, baby.
I love you too. You're the best.
You're the best.
Man, I love this guy so much, y'all.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I love him. I feel like doing a love words part 2 to you guys, talking about how much I love him. You know, that's just how I feel. But guys, man, that was Love Words. You're watching the Power Couple Show live Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, Periscope, YouTube, and thepowercoupleshow.com. Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, guys. If you're watching this live on Meerkat or Periscope or YouTube,
These are so addicting.
they are. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com, baby. Tell them why they want to make their way out there.
You want to make your way out there because you're going to receive a free PDF, the 7 ways to becoming a power couple.
What?
At the same time, join our free VIP list. Okay, we're going to be doing something special. We're putting together all of the Power Couple Show episodes, and we're going to be giving it away in a free membership, right? The membership site's created. There's a couple of things that we're putting together now, all right? But we're going to give you access to that as soon as it's ready, so make sure you join. You go to thepowercoupleshow.com and do that right away, okay? Appreciate you.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. So we're going to move on to the second part, which is the quote of the day. And we're going to basically reread the quote that we did on Tuesday. Because it's all on the same topic. Hey, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking this and retweeting this. NASCAR Inc. I'm not sure. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the quote of the day. One's dignity may be assaulted, vandalized, and cruelly mocked. But it can never be taken away unless it has surrendered. Woo! We read this on Tuesday. We're reading it again because I think this is such a powerful, powerful quote. Someone's dignity can be punched in the face, can be spat at, can be put down, can be stepped on. But the dignity can never be taken away unless it has surrendered to all of those beatings. Seriously. I think of Jesus on the cross. He's like, no one takes my life but me. But he could easily have surrendered to, you know, the cruelty on the cross.
Yeah. It's like, I'm like, where are you going with it?
He could have easily surrendered to the cruelty on the cross, but he didn't. He held it because it can't take who he is away, right? And the same thing with dignity. Your dignity, you own it, not the person beating it up. They don't own it. The moment that you give them ownership, what happens?
That's it, man. It's like now everything lies in that person's hands, right? And people are not perfect. Like, we're not perfect.
But why do we do that? Why do we give authority to other people?
Especially to people who don't deserve it,
Ooh.
right? Especially to people who don't deserve it. But, you know, the truth is that we're not perfect and we're going to make mistakes. And there's going to be times where, you know, you're going to wish you would have never given people authority. And that's the reason why our trust, our joy, our faith should never be put. I'm sorry, I choked on one of them moments. Our faith, our love should never be placed or put on material things, on people, because those things will always fall short and will always disappointment. In fact, our faith and love and all of that good stuff should be placed, right, to the man and to the man above, man, right, to God, right? Because at the end of the day, he will never let you down, and he will always be there for you whenever you need him. And he is so consistent that it is mind-blowing, right? So understand that, right? So we're going to be talking about, you know, what happens when there's abuse, right? Part 2. And we talked a little bit about it, Tuesday, and we talked about 2 things.
You want to share those 2 things?
Yeah, those 2 things. One of the things that we talked about was prevent it, right? Like, knowing your worth. Like, when you understand what your worth is, when you understand, you know, who you are as a person, what you represent, what you stand for, right? You never fall for the things that are not what you represent. And this is the biggest problem that I had growing up. The biggest problem that I had when I was a kid is I didn't know what to stand on. I didn't know what to stand on. And because of it, I would pursue things, right, left and right. I would follow people, not based off, you know, are they a good friend? Are they going to take me to where I want to go? I didn't have any of that. I wasn't thinking any of that, right? As a matter of fact, I didn't think I was even worthy. So the fact that I was going somewhere, it just made me feel excited, made me feel like I was actually progressing. Even though some of those things are not very conducive to ultimately where I was going to end up if I continue pursuing that. It was just I didn't know my worth. And when I didn't know my worth, there was a lot of complications, a lot of situations that I were in that were very difficult, not just to be in, but also to get out of, simply because of the fact that I didn't know my worth. And in a relationship, if you don't know what your worth is, you know, there's going to be people who take advantage of you, and there's going to be people that you're going to be dating, or people you're going to marry, or people you're going to get with that are going to see that, and they're going to take advantage of you because they're not operating with the same kind of plan. They're not operating under that same kind of rule that you have, right? But how do you do that? When you know your worth, it automatically prevents it. Like if you truly, truly know your worth, then you'd understand how valuable you are, right?
Absolutely, man.
And when you understand how valuable you are, you don't stand for any nonsense.
You know, look, it's like somebody saying this. Right? Imagine you're gonna pawn a ring, okay? And you know that you got this ring for $20,000, right? Mm-hmm. And you try to pawn it, and the person tells you it ain't worth $20,000. It's worth $1,000. You're not gonna sit there and let them tell you that this $20,000 ring is now worth $1,000. You just won't let it happen. You know what I mean? You won't let it happen, right? You won't let them devalue the worth of something that you know has 10 times more of the value.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the same thing with your being. It's the same thing with you, who you are. You have to understand that if you truly believe your worth, your value, you will not ever allow anyone to devalue who you truly are.
Don't ever let anyone do that.
And
right?
that's working off of a preventative measure, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The second one we talked about was their opinion doesn't measure your worth, okay? And so often we give, like we talked about earlier in the show, right? So often we give that authority to other people, especially people who don't deserve it. And we allow their words to carry a lot of weight and a lot of influence. And, you know, whenever they say something that's not necessarily true, and they say something out of the fact that they truly want to hurt us, it really feels, and we really feel that sting. We really feel that hit right to us, right to the face, because of the fact that we're giving people, the wrong people, right? We're allowing their words to carry too much weight, and that's the reason why we're getting hurt.
You know, I can relate to that one so much. I mean, there has been times as a child in my childhood that I was told, you know, you think your life is just going to be better than mine? Like, you think you're going to find the right husband, right? Someone would tell me that. You think you would find the right husband, like your life is going to be better than mine? Look around, honey, wake up, right? That's exactly what I was told.
That is so messed up.
And I could have literally held that opinion over my life and allow it to determine the decision making, right? I would have allowed it to determine my outlook, my perception that no, it is impossible to have a life better than what I saw, to have a marriage better than what I saw, right? And I didn't, because I knew my worth. How did I know my worth at such a young age? You see, I constantly prayed. Man. It was like I had journals of my childhood of me just talking to God, like in my journal, just talking to God like a regular conversation. And I always felt his love for me. I always felt how much God esteemed me. And because he did, I knew that I deserved more than what I saw. I believed in it. I desired it. I wanted it.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I never allowed opinions determine my worth. Especially because opinion is not factual, ever. Opinions aren't factual. So unless it's written in stone, then maybe I might consider it with more weight.
Yeah.
But an opinion is someone's thought process being spoken. It's their idea. It's their perception. It's never true. So why would I even consider it? Why? Right? The other day I posted a picture of me, you know, muscular, right? Toned up and stuff, and I'm kind of working on my body. And my abs are getting pretty rock solid. And you know, someone commented and said something like, I prefer looking like a woman, right? Something like that. Like somehow abs decrease the woman of me.
I don't know, like, first of all, what is a woman?
What is a woman, right? So to me, I didn't even respond, obviously, but I'm talking about it here because this is a perfect example of an opinion. It's not factual. Where is it written that abs do not equal woman? Where is it written?
I never seen it.
Where is it written that no abs equal woman?
Never seen it.
Never seen it, right? Because you have both male and female with abs and no abs. It's just not even that. It's just athletic or not. That's all. And so it's not factual. Why would I hold weight to it? Why would I let someone else's opinion of how I look determine whether or not I will continue forward or not with what I'm doing, right? It doesn't make sense. And that's the thing. If you're constantly holding yourself to their opinion, you're beginning to surrender. You're beginning to give the power into their hands. And that is no good place to be. Man, I appreciate the hearts here on Periscope. I appreciate you so much for liking this. You guys are the bomb. I want to give them 2 claps, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
When you can, hold on, because I know you're kind of chowing down there. Ready? You rock. You're the bomb, guys. You're watching
The Power Couple Show.
Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat Periscope YouTube.
And thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, baby. Tell them why.
So you can get access to our free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple, as well as join our free VIP list to get access to the free membership we're going to be sending out to everyone when it is done.
Absolutely. Guys, let's move on to the last 2 parts of this topic, all right? This is what we did not go over last week. So you guys kind of got a recap. Let's end this show with a freaking bang. If you are liking this, if you're getting value from this, hello, retweet it, share it, put it on Facebook, whatever it is, and let people know that you're having a great time here at the Power Couple Show.
Yeah.
All right, so number 3, baby, what is this? I mean, this is like, okay, if you end up, okay, we talked about preventative measures, but if you actually end up, like, you have no idea that this guy or this woman just turned on you, like they just flipped the switch, okay? What do you do at this point? What do you do at this point where you're far into a relationship and suddenly abuse begins to arise, okay? What do you do? David Dorian Ross, thank you for liking this and retweeting this, man. We appreciate you. What do you do, baby? What's number 3?
Understand they aren't evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hit this thing.
Yeah. Understand that they aren't evil. This is tough, man, because when you get abused, you immediately think that they're like this evil person, that they're just a horrible human being, And, I made this as a topic because understanding that they aren't really evil, that they're just operating under evil influence is 2 different things. I'm the type of person that just never likes to label or identify someone as like demonic or Satan or evil, like you're a bad human being, right? I just think that they're human. They're just naturally human operating under evil influence. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think people are, sometimes it's the data, it's the experience, it's the information that we are operating under that makes us take action and that makes us do things that we normally wouldn't do. Like you said, we're under the influence and operating, we're operating on just, false information for most of us sometimes.
Yeah. And you have to, so when you understand that, it immediately kind of, you look at the person completely different.
Yeah, you do.
You no longer look at them as like I hate this person needs to rot in hell, right?
Yeah.
You go from looking at them like that to suddenly like, wow, this person is trapped. It's like they're bound by evil influence. It's like almost as if they're getting data, like you said, that is controlling their minds. It's almost as if someone infiltrated their mind to make horrible decisions. And when you understand that, you start beginning to look for the root of the problem.
Yeah.
And the root of the problem has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them inside.
Yeah, everything. I mean, everything that they're saying to you, the abuse emotionally and physically, they're really lashing out on themselves. It's really all has to do with their insecurities and the things that are wrong with them. So understand that, like it's funny because like there's a fight, the UFC fight, Ronda Rousey versus Correa, Beth Correa, and she was talking so much, man. She was trash talking, and it almost seemed like at the end of the day, everything that she was talking and she was trash talking about were really she was just basically, she was just basically screaming her insecurities. Even though she was directing all of that negative energy towards the fighter she was going to be fighting, which is Rousey, right? It almost seemed like everything she was saying was like to basically make her feel as if she wasn't those things, right? By lashing out or by trash talking, even though it almost seemed like everything she was saying, it was really her. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's crazy. For most people, we act and we do things that hurt other people because of the fact that, we're hurt. We have insecurities ourselves.
Absolutely. And it's so true, man. Like this whole evil thing, when you, like he said, she was yelling her own insecurities, but at the same time, it's also, you got to figure out how did those insecurities get there? Because if you can eliminate the root of the problem, you can practically eliminate the surface problem, right? The thing is that people look at the surface of things. So it's like, someone is abusing me. They think the problem is the abuse. That is the result. That is not the problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, here's what I mean. If I have an infection, right? Like, let's say I have an open wound, okay? And that open wound gets dirt and then it becomes infected.
Okay.
The problem isn't the infection. The problem is what? The dirt in the wound. Mm-hmm. The problem is that the wound wasn't clean, right?
Yeah.
When you go to the root of it, you can eliminate the result of what that problem is. So abuse is not the problem. It's the result of whatever's actually the problem. So when you understand that they aren't evil, they're operating under evil data, under evil influence, what you do now is figure out, how did that get there?
Yeah, and
how did that insecurity infiltrate them?
And for me personally, right, like, it's not your job to figure this stuff out for them. What we're sharing with you is for you. Like, if you're getting abused, right, it's you allowing it, those are insecurities, because like we talked about earlier on, right? When you understand your worth, you don't allow those things, right?
Right.
We're not saying here to try to fix your spouse and try to figure out how to eliminate the roots. And, we're not, because you know what? That's something that they're going to have to decide to do. It's their responsibility. So it's not for you to try to figure that out. It's not for you to sit down with them and try to figure out what the root of the problem is, right? Everything we're sharing with you is for you to implement it on yourself, right? Because you allowing someone to abuse you, right? You allowing someone to put their hands on you emotionally and physically, right? All of those things come down to something's wrong. Like, there's something inside of you where you don't think you're worthy. You don't think that you deserve better, and you're allowing these things to just come at you, right? And you have to really, really dig deep and figure out, what's really holding you back from thinking that you're worthy.
Right. And the other thing is, this is the person operating under that. I mean, to me, they're cowards. The people who are operating, who are showing the result of abuse, are cowards because they have not yet faced the root of the problem. They're running from it.
They're running from the problem.
They're
lashing out on you. Yeah.
Should Ray Rice be able to play again? Here, look, I'm not here to determine who's, the consequences. I'm not in no leadership position to determine his consequences or not. My personal opinion is that this Ray Rice obviously needs to face what he did, figure out why he did it. And if he has a complete, there needs to be a complete transformation, but I don't think anyone should ever have a leadership position, doing those things.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Not sure if you know what that is, but NFL, who that is. Yeah,
we know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But what's your opinion on that? I mean,
should Ray Rice play in the NFL again?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that I think that more, him not playing football, right? Him not playing football it hurts, right? But I think he's already been hurt enough with everyone coming at him, with a lot of people just, just coming down on him, Mm-hmm. I mean, it was shown to everybody, and I'm sure that he probably is receiving a lot of hate, a lot of people just, coming at him strong. So I think that, besides the NFL, I think he has a lot of problems he has to deal with. And again, hopefully this was for the better, and hopefully he does have a transformation.
Exactly. I don't even think the NFL is a factor right now. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, should he play? Should he not? I mean, I think that the real issue is, is he going to continue doing this, right? Because if he is, then I mean, he needs to, they need to remove him from everything. Because, like you said, nobody who's a role model, nobody in a leadership position should be doing something like that, because it just makes everything. They're leading by example, and people are watching them.
Do I believe in second chances? Absolutely.
Yeah, we do believe in second chances. We believe in transformation, because I know where I came from. I know where you came from. Like, we do believe in second chances, right? I mean, transformation can happen.
Can someone change? Absolutely. But did he? That's the question, right? Guys, snap, it happens. Women will troll their man to snap though. It could be two factors, right? It could be two people playing that part. One person can provoke and the other person can react. But the thing is that someone can never make you do anything. Ever. Yeah. No matter how much they're provoking you.
Yeah, they can't.
You choose. You always have that choice.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's a spouse in a relationship that's emotionally abusing, and then the other one retaliates with physical abuse. So, I mean, but like what you just said, nobody can make you do anything. I mean, we have free will, and the fact that emotion does stir up, it does make it a lot easier for us to just do it, right? But the truth is that we can stop if we really want.
Right.
Nobody forces you to do anything, right? We just choose to act on those emotions, because the truth is that they just seem like the right thing to do at the time. They seem like if I just do this, I can get it over with. And they just, honestly, they feel good. They feel good they feel good when you act on those emotions, but later on you face the consequences, right?
Absolutely.
But you always have a choice, to make.
So let's talk about the last one. The last one is this, right? Expose it.
Yeah, expose it.
Expose it, man. The thing is that, I mean, hey, I used to get emotionally abused.
Yeah,
okay? And emotional abuse, I was told this. I was told, if you tell anyone, I swear to goodness, I will make your life a living hell.
That's messed up.
Dude, I believed it. And because I believed it, I never exposed it. And therefore, it continued.
Yeah, it continued, man.
It heightened.
Yeah.
Now, I was young. I had no idea about anything that I'm talking about today. I had no idea that exposing it would work. I had no idea, right? I literally thought that if I exposed it, life would get worse.
Yeah, life would get worse.
So let me just stick with what I got.
That's
Most
crazy.
people are under that assumption.
Yeah.
They're being told that on a day-to-day basis. If you call the cops, I will, just anything. It could be emotionally or it could be physically, but exposing it brings it to the light. They can't hide from it anymore. They can't. The person abusing can no longer hide and run away when it is exposed. It is in the light. Just like Ray Rice, it is exposed. Everybody knows it's dirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good example, actually, because now that it is exposed, now that everybody knows that Ray Rice did hit his wife, look at the journey that has put him on. It would be a different thing if he decided not to even, he does it and then he's like, no, I'm not going to change. But it's forced him to change for the positive.
Yeah.
Because now it's exposed. Now he has to literally face what he's been doing to his wife for God knows how long. But it's now exposed and now it's being resolved.
Right.
And it's the same thing when you expose abuse in your relationship. Now the person has to confront it. They have to confront it, and it's either they're going to change or they're not going to change. And the truth is that if they're not going to change, that person's not right for you. You need to step the other way, because people who love each other always have the best interest for the other partner.
Right.
How is hitting someone, how is emotionally abusing someone having the best interest of someone else? It's not. It's not at all. Exposing it is very important to do.
And I'm telling you, that might be what they need. That might be what saves their life.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be what saves their life, can save your marriage, can save your future. Exposing it is probably the best thing you can do. I would obviously prevent it from ever happening, but if you're there now, exposing it can save your life, their life, your relationship, your children, just everything. It could save it all. And that's what you want. I do believe people can change. I do believe someone can go from abuse and can walk the straight path and just become the best person in your life and become the best yet, and love it.
Yeah.
Love him. God created us with free will. His love for us doesn't change on the measure of what we do or don't do. His love for us stays consistent day in, day out, whether we love him back, whether we do good, whether we do wrong. And if we can model God in the way that he loves on us, regardless,
Amen.
We can be so much better as human beings. I'm not saying to justify what they're doing, but love on them. That's what they need. They need love. Expose it and love them. Expose it
And
and love them.
Expose them and love them. I love it.
Women got to know their place sometimes, or else they will walk all over you. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I can't find the one yet. You know, it's both, man. Men can walk all over women. Women can walk all over men. Men have to know their place. Women have to know their
There
place.
needs to be a mutual respect, right? And, you know, we talk about this in the Power Couple Challenge, which is, you know, getting to know your partner on a deeper level, more than just attractive, more than just physical attraction, more than just, you know, where they were born, where they were raised. I'm talking about the vision, right? Because once you understand their vision, then you understand the roles that you both have. Like once you understand your gifts that you both bring to the table, right? Then you guys can assign roles that makes you feel good, makes her feel good, and you know that those roles are your roles, and you guys know that there's a boundary there that there needs to be. So then there's no one stepping or crossing over anything, and both of you guys feel respected.
Yeah, I mean, the way to solve this problem of women and men knowing their place is this. I put his feelings, his needs, his wants before mine.
And I do the same.
And he puts my feelings,
I do the same.
my wants, my needs before him.
Exactly.
If we constantly put each other first, we will always be in our right place. A relationship could never fail that way. Never.
It can't. I mean,
because he is more important than me, and I am more important than him.
Yeah.
If we operate our relationship that way, this can never go wrong. Because I'm constantly thinking about every decision that I make on how it will affect him, how he'll love it,
yeah,
how he'll be pleased by it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't please him, and if it doesn't uplift him, if it hurts him, I'm not going to make that decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. That's real good. Yeah, I mean, you're really good at that. So, guys, you're watching the Power Couple Show
live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern.
I'm Meerkat Periscope YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com right now. Baby, tell them why.
To get access to a free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple. Get your copy today at thepowercoupleshow.com. Join our free VIP list to get access to that membership site we're going to be launching very soon, compacting the last 50 episodes of the Power Couple Show. You guys can listen to us anywhere, when you're walking, when you're jogging, and you guys can get more insight on how to have a thriving relationship, how to have a thriving marriage, where both of you guys are deeply in love, and there's amazing things and opportunities happening in your relationship.
That's right,
so guys, we have come to the end, okay?
Yep.
We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for just being so awesome.
We love you so much.
We love you.
You guys are the bomb. Like tick, tick, boom. See you
later.
Peace. PowerCoupleShow.com. That's right. YouTube, it's just me and you.